everybody. John PT, Dance Handler Training. PT
Hey, John.
testing.
What's up?
A little bit. So I wanted to touch on it. I want to give a background here about I use certain things in my office environment of reminders where I've come from, but also things that help remind me to do certain things or to not do certain things. And what got me going on this is somebody was talking recently about JFK and the PT 109 experience. And if you don't know the background, he was in the Navy during World War II. It was PT boats were small boats. His was damaged. It was going to sink. There were 11 guys, and they needed to swim to an island that was about 3 miles that way.
Cool.
They got to the island. He was great at the leadership side. He was in charge of the boat, and they were on the island for 11 days.
Wow.
And the people that had guided them to the island and helped them get there would take a message to try and get them rescued. And what he did was he wrote on a coconut, carved it into the coconut. The message they got picked up, off they go, and we know the rest of the JFK story, obviously. When he was president, that coconut sat on his desk. It was a great reminder for him about where he had come from, but also that leadership side of things and things he needed to keep doing in order to be successful and to help others, etc. So I was thinking a little bit about how we use things like that to remind us of do's and don'ts, but also kind of where we came from and where we are today. Can you talk about how those things can influence a salesperson and what they do?
It's funny, as you were talking, I was thinking, I have a hospital ID bracelet from when my son was in the hospital, and it's on my shelf right above my computer. And when I see that, it transport me back to that time when that was occurring, just all the stress and anxiety and the worry and everything that I was going, scared, and thinking through, but I made it through that. Man, if I can make it through that, I can make this call.
Yeah.
I can do whatever, right? And so that's a good reminder. What we don't want is to put things where we failed, the 18th place trophy we're not really proud of, right? That kind of stuff. But I think there's something to this. Now, we can also manufacture some things. So let me give you another example. When I first started my Sandler business, I had a picture of my kids all disheveled and dirty, and they had their hands out like, please, Dad, would you please make some money so we could eat, And that was funny.
Yep.
But it also evoked me to get going. Let's get some things going here. So sometimes you can make up stuff like that.
Yeah, I would, throughout their high school years, my kids came in for take your daughter, take your child to work day. And they would leave me notes when they were there. And I still have, 12, 15 of them on the wall. And there's one my daughter left me that said, where you invest your time, you invest your love. And I didn't ask them to leave these notes. They just started doing it on their own. And so there are little reminders like that about, hey, what I do is, yes, I want to build something. Yes, it's important to me, but I do it for my family and for the people that are important to me. And it's just a reminder, to your point, of things that help keep you going when you really don't want to keep going.
I think there's something to that, John. If we're doing everything just for ourselves, we can hit a certain level of success, perhaps.
Yep.
When you start to look at a bigger picture, I'm doing it for a community, my family, an organization, man, things start to change then, and it becomes much more fun and much more fulfilling.
Yep, absolutely. All right, everybody. See you again tomorrow.
Bye.